Sometimes the world of sports can be a complicated place. Whether it's a scandal in college football, animosity among fans, or heightened focus on wins and losses, the purpose of sports can get lost. Sometimes we need a reminder about what made us fall in love with sports in the first place. And that's what we found on a youth basketball team in Great Falls. This is 7-year-old Weston Lee. He's a first grader who has a rare genetic condition called 18q deletion, which has led to hearing loss, muscle weakness, and delayed language and communication.
I think, when Weston was born, we didn't know that he had the hearing loss, so it was a couple years before we even knew what was happening with Weston, and so he always kind of had to adapt to situations to get our attention or to communicate and all of that. And so he's always been very determined.
The developmental delays make it tough for Weston to keep up with kids in his age group. But this year, he told his parents he wanted to play basketball with his brother Roxon, which led to some nerves.
We've never wanted to withhold Weston from trying any type of sports, but there's always a little anxiety before you go in, not knowing what the coaches are going to think, or other parents or other children when you have a child that has some unique needs.
Weston was placed on the Green Grinches, a team coached by Kayla Clark and her father Dennis. He didn't have the strength to reach the rim at first, but then inspiration struck.
On the first practice that Kayla and I had, we talked as we were driving home, going, I don't see him ever making a basket. And so I went home that night, she went home, and at dinner table, eating, and I go, Rick Barry. And my wife looks at me like, what? Rick Barry. And I had to explain that he used to have 90% for the Golden State Warriors for 14 years. And I went, I think we can teach him Rick Barry.
They spent the next few weeks teaching Weston how to shoot underhanded. It wasn't easy at first, but over time the shots started going in and Weston's confidence grew.
It was fun. It was just fun to watch him grow. And I think he told his mom that night after the practice, I think I scored 100, Mom.
I make baskets, Mom. My team needs me make baskets. Yes, we do, buddy. Yes, we do.
They did some research and got him shooting, between the legs, like right away. Practice one, Kayla did that before all the team members came, and he started making baskets that very first practice.
So that leads us to game time at the Heisey Youth Center, and a plan between teams to let Weston score his first basket. And when the moment came, he didn't hesitate.
I made basket and I nipple and made this basket.
You made a goal, you made a basket, yeah. How did it make you feel?
Happy.
Happy, yeah.
And it was just a magical moment for this whole gym. And it's a pretty awesome community that joined in, and having every team shout his name and include him, it's just spectacular.
Perhaps even better than the shot was the reaction from his teammates.
What do you think about your team members? What do you think about your friends on your team?
My best friend.
They're your best friends, yeah.
This taught all these kids tonight and every team we've played how to include someone, and just because someone's different, they can still play and they can still succeed, and it's awesome. And it taught these guys something too.
And to watch their confidence go from here to here is amazing. And hopefully they'll remember this all their lives.
1, 2, 3, Green Grinches!
An unforgettable moment for a one-of-a-kind player. Tom Wiley, MTN Sports.